Muy bien, estamos de regreso con otro video más de The Witcher 3. Vamos lentos pero seguros, así que vamos a continuar con esta parte donde teníamos que hacer esto, invocar a esta doméstica. No sé en inglés cómo se dirá, pero bueno, vamos a hacerlo y ver qué pasa. Quedarse esperando, ok. Lo que sea, supongo que hay que quedarnos ahí bastante tiempo.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Carajo, yo pensaba que iba a tener otro aspecto. Lo malo es que entonces vamos a empezar esto. Sigue la doméstica. Y ni siquiera voy a poder. Déjame ver si soy capaz de hablar con este tipo y tal vez me arregle algo. Vamos a ver. Déjame ver esto.
Need some armor.
Reparar. Ok. Eso era todo lo que necesitaba.
So long.
Ok, así que no importa si es un herrero o es un armero, ellos pueden recuperar las espadas de uno. Déjenme ver, entonces aquí nos va a llevar a donde están ellas dos. Espero que no sea demasiado extremadamente largo, porque voy a irme a la par de ella. Supongo que con eso ya nos ganamos el... Bueno, tenemos que cumplir todo esto. A ellas dos son las que estamos buscando. Así que vamos a ver qué pasa. Supongo que ya nos ganamos el favor de este tipo, del varón, así que nos va a ayudar y nos va a decir la última pista de Ciri, hacia dónde se fue. Ok, esto es...
Stench.
No sé si en realidad enfrentarme o irme de aquí, porque la verdad hasta que da pereza enfrentar a estos enemigos ahí. Ok. Vamos a comer otro panal. ¿Están acá? Puede ser, ¿verdad? Okay. No creo que estén aquí, ¿no? Ok. Explorar la zona.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Ok, déjenme ver entonces. Alrededor de Susa. ¿Qué es esto? Déjenme ver.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Estas huellas. Déjenme analizarlas.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Ok, dice sigue a la doméstica. Ok, tengo que seguirla entonces. Vamos a saquear esto y lo que pueda.
Wants to show me something more.
Pues básicamente estuvieron aquí. Ok, muy bien, entonces vamos a seguirlo todavía. Vamos a ver qué nos enseña. Vamos a encontrarnos varios enemigos por acá. Así que creo que lo que voy a hacer es tratar de evitar a los que pueda. Sobre todo si son más de uno a la vez. A ver. Y aquí hay ahogados. Una pereza. Enfrentarlos. Ok, voy a tener que enfrentarlos porque esta es la zona.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Carajo. Pero pues eso en los últimos. Pero entiendes que a veces deja la espada botada. Entonces hay que analizar este caballo. Vamos a recoger esto y saquear esto. Después analizamos.
What do we have here?
Ok, cada una de las partes. Empecemos de abajo hacia arriba.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Bien.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Ok, creo que acaba de guardar este juego. Pero vamos a hacerlo igual, solo por si acaso. Había unas cosas de tipo que deberíamos recoger. Y por acá también. Uno nunca sabe cuándo los va a necesitar. Así que, bueno, ahora de continuar, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver por dónde nos lleva este fantasmilla. Parece Gasparín en realidad, excepto cuando se ve así. Parece que tuviera una nariz toda rara. Okay. Aquí va a haber un enemigo hacia la izquierda. Vamos a correr, no importa, no le vamos a prestar atención. Vamos a seguir comiendo también, solo por si acaso. Alguien nos está persiguiendo, o no se está persiguiendo. Vamos a ver qué es esto. Es otra zona, supongo.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Ok. Es adentro donde hay que verificar.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Her son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father. Because Tamara, though.
Why?
'Cause
What happened to Tamara's mother?
twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds. Swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Ok, creo que esa es la señal de que tenemos la conversación.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
¿Qué dice? Habla con el varón sobre su familia. No puede ser, ¿de verdad? Ok, no les voy a robar eso. Los pobres. Ok, ¿qué pasa con ella?
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
En nivel 7 y un punto disponible. Creo que cada vez que abrimos o desbloqueamos un... ¿Dónde está? A ver, desbloqueamos... No, nada. Pasé toda la noche haciendo esa misión. No, todavía es madrugada, inclusive. Es 30 despejado. Sí, cada vez que subimos un nivel o encontramos un lugar de poder, recibimos un punto que podemos distribuir. Así que creo que lo que voy a hacer entonces, voy a subirme a mi caballo y voy a ir donde está el varón y hablar de una vez con su familia y ver entonces con qué continuamos en esta parte de la historia. No sé si... ¿qué es esto? ¿Por qué tengo 2 puntos? Habla con el varón. Encuentra a Tamara, la hija del varón de Oxford. Pero déjame ver esto. Esto está en las misiones entonces. Déjame ver esto. Asuntos familiares. Ok. ¿Será posible que... déjame ver esto. Lo primero que tenga que hacer sea encontrarla a ella? Honestamente no sé. Lo que voy a hacer entonces es transicionar. No queda tan largo al parecer el lugar, pero cualquier cosa, espérenme ahí. Me vuelvo enseguida una vez que ya estemos hablando con ese tipo. A ver qué sucede. Así que bueno, cualquier cosa espérenme ahí y vuelvo enseguida. Ok, muy bien. Estamos de vuelta en esta zona.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Y 20 coronas. Genial. Ni siquiera pedimos por eso. Simplemente pasó. Ok.
You white one. Look like you got soused last night.
Ok, déjenme nada más arreglar esto. Bueno, mejorar temporalmente mi armadura y la espada. Y entonces vamos a ir donde está el varón. ¿Dónde está? Por acá. Vamos a hablar acerca de su familia.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Ok. Vamos a ver dónde está. ¿Dónde está? Voy a robarme todo esto. Y como les decía, voy a recoger todo lo que pueda de acá. Uno nunca sabe si se ocupe o no.
Wanna walk over the village? Remind the bumpkins who we are. Fucking bet your arse, but not just now.
Ok, vamos a hablar de una vez con este tipo a ver qué pasa. Supongo que... Bueno, no sabemos todavía si la esposa está muerta o no. Y sabemos que la hija también está viva, así que bueno. Vamos a ver qué nos dice. ¿Qué? ¿Carta de amor? ¿Qué es esto? Veamos esto. Ok, es una carta de amor de la... Ajá, de Ana. Para este tipo, ok. Bueno, vamos a ver qué tiene que decir.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Ok, ojalá que siguiendo este diálogo no vayamos a cancelar la otra misión, que sería ir a hablar con la hija de él.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Ok, voy a ir. Tengo que ir.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Oh, genial. Entonces vamos a
That
jugar
lass of
entonces
yours,
con
pure
Ciri.
luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Ok, genial. Una carrera contra el varón.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Ok, probablemente vaya a fallar.
Ciri, don't you embarrass
Que no
us.
conozco exactamente por dónde ir. Diablo.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Déjame ver. Creo que voy a ver más la raya amarilla que otra cosa. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿Hacia dónde? Ok, creo que gané, ¿no? Gané.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Ok, no me digan que de verdad tenemos que luchar con eso. No, parece que más bien está cortando esto para pasar a la historia entre Varón y Gerald.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
¿Qué es esto? Ok, son más conversaciones. Ok. Los brujas de la zona, que esto es básicamente la misión que habíamos desbloqueado con aquella mujer Keira. Así que empecemos con esto y seguimos hacia arriba.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed Baron will cease.
Ok, parece que tiene bastante esperanza. Ok, vamos a terminar con esto.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Ok, vámonos de aquí. Este juego creo que es una misión donde hay que robarle una... Bueno, no robarle, ganarle una carta de cierto tipo a este varón. Pero por ahora no lo voy a hacer.
So long.
Simplemente me voy a ir de acá. Creo que con eso lo que voy a hacer va a ser terminar todo este video hasta acá. Y en la próxima vamos a continuar y ver con qué continuamos dentro de The Witcher 3. Así que, pues bueno, que no se diga más, nos vemos hasta la próxima.